Welcome to my channel, Shine Your Light. This is going to be a pick a card reading, so if you can take a nice deep breath and take a look at the crystals and the piles and see which one resonates with you the most. This one has an amethyst, green calcite, and fluorite. Just take that extra second of breath and decide which pile you'd like to choose. If you cannot choose just one, you are more than welcome to watch more than one or all three if you'd like. The timestamps for each pile will be in the description below. Let's get to it. Welcome to those of you who have chosen pile number 1, including the amethyst crystal. For the overall energy, we have an oracle card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. We have 3 tarot cards from the Good Tarot. We have your light activation card, which is from the Gateway of Light Activation Oracle deck. And I also chose a spirit animal card from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck for a little extra oomph. All right, let's see what we have for your overall energy. Okay, we have the Garden of Venus for you. And this one is about rest and renewal. This card is about seeing your own beauty through the flaws, through what you may feel your flaws are, or any blemishes that you think you have. This is about seeing your true beauty, as if Venus, the goddess, was holding a mirror in front of you and having you look into your reflection and see the beauty in all of you. This shows that you have possibly been battling something in your life, and it could be a self issue, whether it's a self-esteem, self-worth, just feeling a little bit exhausted and run down. It's time to take that rest and really take time to accept yourself. This is about self-acceptance overall. And let's see what we have for the tarot. Get a little more information on what may be going on. Okay. Oh, we have the 10 of water, the King of water, and the Chariot. The 10 of water indicates that you do know what joy is. You have had joy in your life. But with the overall energy of the Garden of Venus, it feels like maybe you have not been in that joy completely, or maybe you feel like it's been quite a while since you felt that joy. This could even have been in your childhood or younger years, where there wasn't a care in the world, it seemed. You may not have known it at the time, but with having experienced joy and good times, And probably at one time you felt that self-acceptance, that pure, unconditional joy for yourself, the love of life. You may not have known it at the time, but with having those experiences, you have matured and grown into the energy of the King of Water. This is unconditional acceptance of almost everyone else around you. But again, with that overall energy, you may have lost track of your own self-acceptance. It's time to stand in your power. Remember the joys, remember the experiences, and if you take a look into that reflection mirror, you're going to realize how other people see you, and they see you as someone who is a teacher and easy to talk to, someone they can trust to guide the way and lead the way. Doing some reflecting and really getting back to finding some self-positivity is going to make you feel more empowered. It's going to bring you back into knowing joy, but this will be at a different time in your life. This will be the joy of now. And with the Chariot, looking at her horses and the two extremely different colors, it shows me that you are going to be moving quickly into a place of balance, of victory, triumph. Once you take some time to reflect on your self-worth and get back to your roots and re-find yourself, know your true self, find love for your true self, know that you are a way shower for others. You are a bright light guiding the way for others. That is when things are going to make a swift change for the better. And you will be moving into that feeling of victory. You'll notice that others appreciate you and your guidance, your advice, your leadership even more once you find that balance within yourself, reconnected to yourself. And that's going to shine out even more. It's going to help you lead others and possibly help you show others their worth and their self-worth so that they can find self-acceptance in themselves. All right, let's see what your light activation is, or advice. Ooh, you have the Earth Star activation. Anchoring, grounded action, Isis energy. So this is the Egyptian goddess Isis. This advice is about getting grounded, grounding yourself into Mother Earth's energy. The Earth Star chakra is located about 6 to 12 inches below your feet, and that is what connects us to Mother Earth. And before things take off too quickly with the Chariot here, this is a card of taking time to not move, getting grounded, doing a little bit of grounding meditation. Even if you just take a couple minutes a day, even a minute, to just close your eyes and imagine the roots growing from the bottoms of your feet all the way down through the earth. And picture the center of the earth having this beautiful star here, and letting those roots just connect to that star. And with every breath in, you're pulling that grounded earth, Mother Earth, divine feminine energy up through your roots, into your feet, and all the way up through your being. This is a card of self-empowerment, which really goes quite well with the King of Water here. He's very gentle and loving. And Isis here is letting you know that it is time to stand in your power. I feel like once you are grounded and balanced, oops, I just messed with the light there. Ooh, there we go. We've got it. I feel like once you are grounded and balanced and reconnected to your joy and self-love, your self-acceptance, that you are going to reflect this out to everyone around you. And it feels like when you get to this point, instead of the goddess Venus showing you a mirror and letting you see your reflection of self-worth and the beauty in all that you are, that you are going to become that mirror, or in a way showing that mirror to others, showing others their own reflection, their own beauty in all that they are, and helping them to build their self-worth, self-acceptance, and find that self-love. Let's see what our spirit animal is. Ooh, you have the butterfly spirit. Transformation is beautiful. And gosh, this reading is all about that. It's like self-transformation. Please excuse my sighing pup in the background. This whole reading is about rekindling that beautiful acceptance within yourself. You may see butterflies at some point here and there, whether it is on something you watch, in a picture. You may see them flying in the wild. It's getting a little cooler here in Michigan, so I'm still seeing some butterflies, but not as many as when it was warmer. So keep your eye out, and when you see the butterflies, know that that is a sign from Spirit reminding you of your transformation, of the journey you have taken, the struggles and pain you've gone through to bring you to the point of transforming into the strong, beautiful leader that you are. And with that, I thank you so much for watching this reading, and I will see you again next time. Those of you who have chosen pile number 2, thank you so much and welcome. I have laid out your cards, and this is the green calcite. And we are going to get your overall energy from the Shaman's Dream Oracle. And, Feast of Plenty, choices and their consequences. It looks like life is laying out quite a feast for you. There will be plenty to choose from. Sometimes too much, and that can put you into a state of worrying about making the wrong choice and what the consequences might be if you are to choose one thing or another. But this card is promising that no matter what you choose, you are promised experience. Don't be afraid that you can't turn back if you find that the choice you have made leaves a bitter taste in your mouth. This card is about getting to know fully everything there is to know about that experience. This card is about choosing something new, something possibly unconventional, over something that is familiar. This card does ask that if you choose to go back to something familiar, making the same type of choice in a different situation possibly, that you are not going back to that familiar choice out of familiarity, out of comfort, especially if that situation did not sit well with you or didn't make you feel good. If you choose something new, something of adventure possibly, then know that you can take in all that there is to take in from that experience. And if you are still hungry after that, you are welcome to go back and have seconds. There will be many choices, and there's no need to worry about consequences because you will gain experience and knowledge through whatever you choose. Let's see what our tarot cards are, so maybe that'll help. Ooh, got the Sun. Wow, the Ten of Earth and the Eight of Fire. Wow. This Feast of Plenty, your overall energy is about an abundance of everything, choices and experiences, knowledge to be gained. The Sun card is about abundance as well. The Sun card also is a reminder to stand in gratitude for the abundance that you have in your life. This tells me that you have been through enough in your life that you have gained quite a bit of knowledge. You might hear my dog snoring in the background. You have climbed that ladder of life, and you shine out for all to see. You have gained much throughout your life so far. You have gained experience. You have gained knowledge. You have experienced joy and pleasure and abundance. That doesn't mean that you haven't gone through some challenging experiences to get there. That you have. But because of that, all that hard work, and still rising above, you never let anything stop you. The Ten of Earth is about abundance as well. And this could be earthly abundance, it could be wealth, it could be knowledge. This one could be ancient knowledge or ancestral knowledge as well. You may have gained a lot realizing what some of your ancestors have gone through. And in one hand, you could have learned from their mistakes and chose differently. But you are choosing wisely. You are choosing the best path for your growth, your stability, building your foundation. You have built a foundation. And you are comfortable there. Now the Eight of Fire. This one makes me feel like you are going to be choosing the unknown. You are going to go for trying out something new. And it's going to feel like an adventure. This is moving quickly or moving far. You could decide to travel, and maybe some of the abundance that you have gained thus far, you will use to go explore and have an adventure. You could be using the knowledge that you have gained as abundance into a new experience, trying something new, something you've possibly always wanted to do. And maybe it's going for something that you never thought you would do or could do. These are all positive cards. Let's see what your Gateway of Light activation card is. This will be the advice or activation for what can help propel you forward through this. Oh, that's beautiful. You've got the Merkaba activation. Transcendence, ascension, you are rising up. You are up-leveling. Your vibration has been raised. You may still be in the process of raising your vibration even more, and you are about to ascend up to that next dimension as far as living life still here in human form. This card is about finding that balance of the higher realms and being in contact with and connected to those higher dimensions, but bringing that down into your life here and expressing it out. And others will see it. Others will notice this. You may even appear different than you used to. Some people may mention you shining brighter, or that you have a glow about you, that something's different. With this, you can connect to that divine energy. Myrrh means light. Ka is spirit, and Ba is body. And when you put these together, this is about light engulfing your body. Your body becomes your vehicle. And this card is an opportunity to rise up. This is your light body activating your ascension process. To help activate this alignment on a spiritual level, try placing one hand on your heart and the other on your lower stomach, just above your pubic bone, and just breathe. As you do this, imagine sending your breath down into the earth and then pulling your breath back up and sending it up into the heavens. If you want to chant Merkaba or Merkaba, you can chant that if you'd like, but visualize a spinning sphere of light surrounding your body, and imagine it into this shape of this tetrahedron, spinning so fast around you and shining light out, and it engulfs you in light. And then just be open to what comes through. There may be wisdom and aha moments. This will bring the wisdom of light. This is like a space of ascension. This will also connect you to ancient wisdom. You are expanding. All right, let's see what your spirit animal card is. You've got the brown bear spirit. Take time out. In a way, that really makes sense to me. What I'm feeling is this fast movement into this adventurous, excited energy, this trying new things, exploration, and then combining all of that with ascension. That can wear us down in our human bodies until we have more experience and get used to the energy of some of that. especially if you are in a process of raising your vibration. There will be times that you need to sometimes just take a nap, take a break. Connecting to higher realms can either wear us down, our 3D physical bodies, especially if it's early on in a practice for that. Take some time to meditate, even if it's just for a few minutes a day. That's going to really help increase your connection to spirit. But you don't want to completely deplete yourself either. So it is going to be important to take those moments and make sure that you are getting enough sleep, because this card is also about rest while sleeping in the dream state. Messages will come through the dream state while you are resting. And the more you practice, the easier it becomes. Things may not feel like they're quite as fast moving. And you will have some grounded stability and be shining that beautiful expansion of light out for everyone to see. That is what I have for you. I appreciate you being here and watching. Until next time. For those of you who chose pile number 3 and this beautiful fluorite crystal, thank you and welcome. This first card will be an oracle card from the Shaman's Dream Oracle deck, and this will be the overall energy for the reading. And then we will go into the Good Tarot, get a Gateway of Light activation card, and a spirit animal. So let's get started. We've got Deep Diver, diving into a task. This one obviously is about going deep. And with the water, it's definitely going deep into your emotions, going into your feelings. A lot of us stay safe a lot of the time. Up by the shore, we walk through the water, we admire the beauty of the water. But as you go deeper, it takes some courage, it takes curiosity, and it takes strength. Going deep into anything, our imaginations can create a sense of risk with it. And our imaginations can get away from us sometimes. But this card is about following your intuition and embracing the curiosity. There are treasures down below. There are things that people don't see. You have your own inner treasures. But it takes a little work to get there and discover those. So this is about discovering more about yourself and not being afraid to dive into something that you are curious about trying or doing. Let's see what we have for tarot Maybe that'll give us a better idea of what we're talking about. Ooh. We have the 5 of fire, the 4 of fire, and Fortune's wheel. The 5 of fire is a clue that embracing that curiosity like you had as a child can bring beautiful discoveries. This is like when you were a child and used your imagination and you just let that imagination grow. This is like finding that new friend as a child, a new playmate, using your imagination and exploring parts of your imagination and playing and ways of being that expanded your soul and joy. This is about acceptance of all. Not being afraid to meet someone new. Not being afraid to give it a try in a new relationship. This could be a friendship. This could be a romantic relationship. But sometimes you have work to do before diving deep into a relationship. If there are things from the past that you wished you would have changed or done differently in a relationship or friendship, this is the time to explore what your boundaries are, explore what you want out of a relationship or a friendship, a partnership. And this card, the 4 of fire, is about partnerships. And like I said, this could be a new friend, or this could be a new partner. You could be meeting a life partner or a soulmate. And with seeing the Fortune's wheel here, that makes me think that this will be a divine partnership of some kind. If it's a friendship, this could still be a soulmate. If you are diving deep into a new job or starting a business, you may find just the right people at just the right time to help your business thrive. By doing this deep work, you may discover things about yourself that you might have taken for granted in a relationship. If you are already in a partnered relationship, this might be a time where you reflect on how appreciative you are for that person to be in your life. If you are looking for love or romance, be open to synchronicities. Fortune's wheel is all about divine timing and those synchronistic events. In a romantic sense, sometimes it makes me think of chick flicks, and I love them. But it's just, you know, kind of like one of those movie moments. This card is saying that Spirit has your back. And if love is what you're looking for, then doing that work and discovering more about yourself, your true inner feelings, is going to help attract that soulmate, that partner that could be your best friend and romantic partner all in one. Fortune's wheel is also about divine timing. So have patience, because if you are doing the work, that inner self-work, when the time is right, probably when you least expect it, that relationship is going to appear. Let's take a look at your Gateway of Light activation card to see what will help bring this in. Ooh, you have the Akashic Stargate, aligned with purpose, crossroads, no wrong path. Look at how beautiful that is. All those beautiful doorways into different dimensions. And like this says, no wrong path. All of these look beautiful. Coming to a crossroads, you can close your eyes and imagine coming up to a fork in the road. As you visualize the different paths, have no fear, but look down each path. Use imagination like you would have as a child. And go deep down that path and explore and look at everything that there is along that path. Like this says, there is no wrong path. So when you are looking down these new life paths, feel into what really lights you up. Feel into what you want to experience, what you want to draw into your life. You will naturally align with purpose, no matter which path you choose. And know that Spirit is with you the entire way. Yeah, you may have a new partner walking down that path with you. Don't let anyone else make the choice of which path to go down for you. This card is about making your own choices. This is a path that you are choosing to go down. Choosing to take that deep dive. It's about living life and experiencing joy. You may be at a somewhat critical point in your journey, but this is a card of opportunities for you to choose which direction you want to move into. There is no wrong path, so you will have something to gain, no matter what you choose. Don't be afraid to dive in. Let's see what your spirit animal is. Oh, look at that. The seahorse spirit. Watch and wait. That has got to be one of the fanciest seahorses I have ever seen. The seahorse spirit is about having patience, observing, really taking a look at those paths, taking a look at what your choices are, diving deep into a decision that feels right for you. The seahorse spirit is about staying out of drama. This is about not being pulled in or allowing yourself to try to step into anything that doesn't feel right to you. Sometimes, to avoid the drama, you need to do that deep dive and get away from it. I believe the message that was in the book for this was, not my circus, not my monkeys. So, you do you, boo. The seahorse is about exploring all the things from different angles, looking at everything, and especially that crossroads, looking into your own emotions and yourself, looking into relationships, looking into the past with those bright, wondering eyes, knowing that you are divinely guided. You can take your time and be patient. And if it is a new relationship that you're going into, make sure that you do take time to get to know that person. Being neutral will help. And just observe with an open heart and an open mind. And know that beauty, love, truth, and wisdom will be things that you come to understand and find what you seek and why. That is what I have for you. I so appreciate you being here, and until next time.